Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And I realized sorry,
Yeah,
muscle memory. This isn't my thing, Algren.
it's completely fine. Now, maybe we can start there. I'm once again here back with the podcast. And as you can hear, I am not alone. It's Sovonix here. He's used to being the host. He's a pretty well known caster in the SLE. Forgive him. He makes small mistakes every once in a while too, right? Like he's also human. Has to remind himself he's human sometimes. And I'm here also with Mikis. How are you guys?
Yeah, fantastic. And I'm super excited for this episode because well, first of all, Jungle Tier List. This is already set up to be one of the most controversial episodes that we could possibly have. And on top of that, we've invited, or he will be joining us later, but we've invited the one and only Dutchhh, the man of opinions, the man who is unfiltered, and I'm super hyped to talk to him.
Yeah, I agree with Adrian here because today there was a little bit of a spark in SLE shitposting channel about the fact that there is a lack of trash talk in SLE in the current form, and
Love that.
there's no better person to fill that role as our today's guest.
Ooh, maybe we need to get highlights next week of Trash Talk if people got some good clips out of that one.
True.
But yeah, you are back here, lovely viewer, for our DUPOGCAST, the definitely unbiased podcast of Gucci and Storyland Talent, as it's already been said here. We got a definitely good unbiased voice, Dutch, here to give his opinions on the Jungle tier list, which will absolutely be factual because we are definitely unbiased, mind you. And yeah, we got obviously your weekly dose of Gucci uh, stuff, your fix for Gucci. We got it. It's gonna be another good episode, surely. And yeah, let's get into the Gucci update really quickly, immediately. I think, Mikis, I think you always start off here, anyways. What do you got for us this week?
Yeah, our NLC team is actually like sparking and shooting on all cylinders, and they played actually 3 games last week. They played 2, but officially there were 3 games. One of the wins was claimed due to opponent forfeiting, but yeah, on the Rift they went 1-on-1. Almost went for overall 3-0 in that week, but yeah, they were unfortunate in the game against 4-2 Gaming Exodi, I think is the team called.
Yeah,
But yeah, the team is looking very solid. They're looking better every week. Even the weak spots are really upgrading quite quickly, and I have full confidence in that team this season.
looking really good. I was actually casting that game. They had some good moments, but yeah, they struggled against 4-2 Gaming. But really good to hear overall that they're going. It's 2-0 then, or like 2-1, I guess this week then, right? I guess.
Yeah, well, it's basically from last week. Yeah, it's 2-1. Before they were 1-1, so they're currently 3-2 in the NLC ladder, and we're looking for more games this week and next week.
Yeah, really, really great stuff. We also had the SOL game last week. I had the pleasure of casting that one, and I really mean that. I really had the pleasure of casting that game. I thought the SOL team played absolutely fantastic. Those games were just great to watch. I think if there's some people out there that play bot lane, they think that like I like to play a strong side bot lane. I like to play Kate Lux. You can go watch those games and you see how it is a team effort to get bot lane ahead and snowball those games because it was really great to watch. They're doing great work with their coach Shendar. Highlight like another appreciation here for Shendar, doing great work for this team. They're working so hard and it's really paying off. And big highlight as well, they're playing later this evening as well. It's going to be streamed by the SOL stream official. So make sure you tune in for that because I'm sure it's going to be another banger because these guys are absolutely on fire right now. And we also have the Valence League. They also played their game. I'm actually not sure what happened there, but I'm sure that Sovonix very well knows what's going on there.
Yeah, so a close series, 1-2 was the end result in the last game. But more importantly with that team, there's massive improvements coming out for specifically mid jungle. I think at the start the mid jungle synergy was like non-existent, and right now that it's literally like the team's strong point. So great progression there. And yeah, following that is the SLE situation where Mikas, I think you can probably provide more info onto what has happened.
Both teams, yeah, were playing, and first meeting with the VIT for Dutchhh Yin, but I think the biggest of news was the roster changes for Dutchhh Yang. Sadly, Maple, Manu, however you call it, Caroline, will be stepping down from the starting support role due to some real life obligations. I think she had a lot of exams in her mixed martial arts classes. So definitely a respectable reason to kind of step down and give the team a chance, someone else to kind of play for them. And they added an absolute star player, in my opinion, Obsidian, coming from Dutchhh Yin, last season's champion. And that's the expertise I think they really, really needed. They swapped Faka back from the jungle to the top lane, which is his regular role, and Los Mordereto has moved down to support right now. But instant upgrade. I feel like the team feels much more comfortable right now as they are. They 2-0'd, I think it was Slim Odds last week as well. So this team is looking very, very strong.
Yeah, they 2-0'd quite confidently, I would say. I don't think Slim Odds is, we could get to that later as well, is not necessarily the best opponent right now, but they got a really strong turnaround and it's looking really good. So really excited to see how they develop throughout the split as this roster changes are coming through. But I think we have some really cool highlights now also to go into for our Dutchhh team. Sovonix, you put some really banger content together.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, some content. This is kind of our take, because we have so many new teams now. Obviously, people know we like to make videos for our players, make them feel like superstars. Too many teams now, so we can't make an individual one. So we've started this new sort of weekly highlights thing, which I'm going to run the
Though.
Look at the engagement, it's there.
Oh!
The biggest engagement I've seen in my life. Nordics with this shuffle comes in on the Sheffer, but it's all too late. And
Dead.
Is there a ward?
Oh, midi.
Is there a ward?
Lucian's around, but that's it.
I'm ulting Lucian.
Lucian, yeah, get it. Oh, whoa.
Getting this thing. Up here.
Drop it. Okay.
Are we doing this? Oh, nah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Lucian's winning. Oh, I thought we were going to
Careful,
get
silence.
I stand silent, yeah.
I'm healing for you.
Nice, huge. Good job. Well
You're insane.
fucking
Good, you're fucking insane. Good.
They're kind of fishing for some. Sovonix actually blows it better strong early. Benjamin's now getting caught and is going to get jumped on. JL still holds most of his cooldowns, and Riggs is going to get poked a lot here by Wobblebonk, and Benjamin's going to turn out. Shipex dives into the backline. Riggs will get assassinated. The kill goes over to Wobblebonk, and now it's going to be returned from this Aatrox. Can they even deal with him? Shipex is finding him all alone in the backline. Meanwhile, Aatrox is dealing all on his lonesome with the enemy here. Vidigan is just going to get destroyed single-handedly almost by the A. And the answer from Dutchhh just seems to be too late, as Jonathan Isaac will flash forward, give the boot on this rumble, and they're going to commit to this, but now the equalizer is coming down, and Jonathan Isaac is just going to get fried right up. Now Jesea's all alone. He will flash away from the W from Sovonix, and now you find yourself Shipex. You jump this wall, and you're going to find your death. Now Kim Jensen's pretending he was winning his game all along, and Ruzu finds himself on a flank, but there is no engage yet from Dutchhh Yin, so Protobell away. Now there's a 4-man ultimate coming in from JL as Ruzu is trading with Wobblebonk, but he will die actually. One of the most fed members of Dutchhh Yin dies first in the fight, but King Jensen are jumping forward, finding kills. Meanwhile, Sovonix is doing the same thing on the other side of the fight, and he will find himself the kills. The only two members are alive that are Wobblebonk and Benjamin, as Wobblebonk has won the 1v1, but Sovonix flashed forward. He will execute Wobblebonk as he's now in a 2v1 with Benjamin, and he just can't quite clutch it. It will be Sovonix to finish up the fight.
27. What can you do? You are the carry of your team. It's going to be the E-Rock
quite land on anyone so far. This is where potentially the poker KMG gets scary, but look who's arrived. That's going to be Ties on the Smolder. The ultimate lands onto 3 members. There goes the Feather Storm. Double kill coming in from Captain, and already Jack's going to chase down the Ziggs. No credit for that one. AK goes into the charm. Look at Ties, eyes on him. There's the Smolder ultimate. Going to wipe the floor with KMG Oracle. Next one on the target. Another triple kill coming in from the Smolder. 7 and 2. And the mid laner of Dutchhh has come online.
Oh, in 5.
Ah, the TP is gone. Okay, coming.
I'm low.
Ash if you can.
Yeah, Ash dead,
Nice.
Ash dead.
Next, Kane. Where the fuck
Kane
is
got
he?
Kane, stunning Kane, nice.
Storm. Okay. Next. Sean?
Nice, pretty great.
Collapse. Keep going. Hard. Go hard.
Baron.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's go. Nash.
Good was my engage, no?
Of course.
Look here. How many ganks? Go, then. Nice.
Here, on me, guys. Backline. Is that? Let's go. We end the game.
Yeah, I'm pushing middle ready.
Everybody is going crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there.
Careful.
They're on me. Well then. Hide out.
1 HP, leading. 2 seconds maybe. Vayne 20 HP.
Yeah.
Vayne out of the fight. Vayne is in our base somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Nice. End the game. Vayne 1 HP.
Yeah.
Absolute fire content there. Thank you so much, Sovonix. That looked really fire. I'm like all hyped up to actually queue up, but I'm not gonna make that mistake tonight, I think. But anyways, that was it for our Gucci check-in. Really great place, great stuff. Shout out to the players for getting us some of these clips. They're absolute bangers, and get us more. And yeah, now let's move on to your weekly SLE fix here, as we've been doing tier lists, and we are the Definitely Unbiased podcast. We had the most definitely unbiased jungler out there. There was so much like desire to get this guy on when we were doing the top lane tier list. It had to be Dutchhh here to join us, to give us his expertise on the junglers, to grade these SLE players. Welcome, Dutchhh.
Hello. Oh shit.
Never expected to be on this.
Why not?
Okay, now it's more believable. Back in the day, it was definitely like calling the devil's name in church, like me being here. Yeah, it's good to be here. It's time to flame some good awful junglers.
Yeah, for sure. But I think we first want to just like have a little bit of a chat. You know, how is Dutchhh doing? Like, first question before I throw it over to Mikas, because he has been in the SLE a long time and he probably has a lot of throwback questions to ask as well.
Oh yeah.
Can you first clarify for me where's the name come from? And I don't think you are Dutch, right?
No.
You're Dutch, but not Dutch.
I am.
Oh, you are? Damn. Okay, never mind that.
Oh my god.
Someone
Oh
told me you
no.
were. My bad.
Oh hell no! You got
Somebody debated.
Oh gosh.
The only other thing I've ever heard is like Dutch from Red Dead Redemption, but that's like literally the only other thing I've ever heard. But it's just my country, and I used to have another name, but I got inted for it, so I changed my name to this.
Wait, what was your other name?
Tarzan. Before, like with like I love Tarzan the streamer and I love Tarzan the player, so I made it like something a collaboration of that, and people hated it, so they remember that.
Honestly, your playstyle really matches those players, so yeah, it makes a lot of sense there. But yeah. I think I can take it from here. Dutchhh. I think everyone who has followed SLE and Gucci knows that there's so much history between both of our orgs, and it started all the way back in season 2. I think we have had our brighter and our more hateful moments, but this time we will do a little bit different segment than we did with Case Maze, because we have some videos, some shared memories that we have from our time together in this Discord Leagosphere. So, Adrian. How are we gonna do this?
About that, I don't have them ready.
Oh, you don't have them
Okay,
ready.
wait. Why don't you ask him questions, and I'll try and see if I can fix that. Real quick. So do the questions bit first, and then I'll.
Oh,
I'll get the
okay, okay. So basically, the first video I was going to refer was. Do you remember back in season 2, before we jumped into the playoffs, right? There was the podcast hosted by Rengo and Brady.
Oh man, that's so long ago now. I can't remember anything from that. Maybe if you remember me, what happened, then.
Yeah, so basically, you were awarded the MVP of the league. So far, you're only MVP, I believe.
Yeah.
And the Rengo took home the best jungler title in Classic SLE. The meme was born. And you were basically asked about how do you rate Dutchhh going in the playoffs, and you answered that all we need to do is ban Dutchh's one tricks, and then Dutchhh will be like a silver team.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys were like just new in the league, right? So didn't
Yeah.
But it was just ban this guy's mid laner are crazy, just ban Trundle, and then something like that. I remember because like of course like Sovonix is here was really good, and like it was just Trundle meta and SLE as well.
Wait,
so
sorry, I didn't hear that. Could you say that one more time?
I mean, I think that we were so full of confidence. We didn't drop a single regular season game, right? We thought to just breeze past everyone, which we should have with the roster we had, but we had some where the meme came from. I choked.
Yeah, and I was about to ask you about the choking because first was the infamous.
I've got the clips.
Okay, you have the clips.
I've got the
Okay,
clips.
let's hear it. Let's hear it from the man's mouth, from Devil's mouth. First, the rival is born.
Wait, you can't hear the sound of this.
Oh.
I can.
Wait, can you?
Okay.
I could hear the sound.
Really?
But I'm not pushing through Parsec, but I heard, yeah.
Where's the sound? You cannot on stream. Okay, hang on.
The chat cannot hear it, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Let me just do this one.
Production problems.
Hey, yo. Yeah. Hey, you're supposed to flame enemy junglers, not us.
Wait, but you're jungle now. It's fair game now.
Wait, hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. Application, new, add, window. There we go. Okay, this should be it. Let's
Okay.
See.
Let's see what I said.
No, that's not it. Why is this not...
We need to do a question in the meantime, maybe.
Yeah.
So basically, if you remember that season, season 2, first was the infamous Zach into Poppy and Vayne game, right, against Team Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right after that, there was some other series, and then we met in playoffs ourselves, Dutchhh against Vitagen, the first time in playoffs. And there, your play also wasn't the brightest. Actually, the deciding play of the season of that series was Logog stealing Brock stealing the Elder Dragon, right?
It was like a 50-50, right? Because it was just a straight up fight. I think it didn't flip, of course, in the game, right? I remember the Jarvan game. I was like 0-12 or something. It was disgusting.
Yeah, not the best. So, and at that time, basically your reputation was that you were a great regular season player, but a big choker in playoffs. Was there any truth to it, in your opinion?
I mean, yeah, I set myself so much pressure that I kind of tried to overdo it a bit. So I don't know. That season definitely I choked so hard in playoffs. I mean, I think regular season from us was so good, but I just dropped the ball so hard in playoffs. I think we should have won it all, but I got mainly towards my bad play we didn't. So.
Okay. I have found a fix, but when the clip is playing, everyone has to be silent.
That's right.
Okay,
guys,
I want to hear.
Everybody also can hear be silent.
Yes. No. Wait. No. Everyone in the call when the video is playing needs to.
Oh, okay, that wasn't clear. Thanks for clarifying.
Okay, sure. All right, I'm gonna press the.
VIT.
Oh shit!
Because like first game against them, they got like their champs, and the second game you saw it streamed. It was like kind of a stomp.
So what you're saying is ban the OTPs and they suck.
I mean, yeah, ban Azir and Trash, and I think it's so much worse.
Azir trash beds equals win. You heard it here first.
Apparently, our ADC said like their bot lane was like almost the easiest to lane against as well.
Can you tell LMR to stop playing boring AD carries, please? Like,
Yeah, who was your support again? I can't remember.
Loco.
Loco. Yeah, Loco. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, just ban Loco straight.
No, I want to see this.
Oh, you ready? Wait, actually,
It's Good Cheese Podcast. You're gonna watch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, fair enough. It's a 50-50. It's like not a steal. It's like a 50.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
So it is going to come down to this fight. No Shogun here. Who's going to
Also, let me take the Yellow Dragon, and they are going to win the entire team, but because of it, Dutchhh Gaming, this has been a roller coaster of a game. Within the final moment.
So first thing, 112 thoughts.
that's I honest to God don't think I've ever gotten above like 6 or 7 deaths since that game. Like I've been, maybe it's like it's not my arc, right? Like I've been such a KDA, like high KDA player since then.
Yeah. No,
Redemption arc.
I think as well. What was so interesting is you were like, I think this split you won MVP in the regular season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how
the
fall from Olympus.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah, but going like into it before we jump in the next clip. What do you say? What was the things necessary for you to kind of overcome your choking in playoffs? Because it was like a reoccurring problem.
I mean, it was like I played with like a completely different team, right? I think the third season with the Reef was like a lot on me and Konachi's shoulders. So we kind of had to come from us. It wasn't like the greatest either, but since like the addition of Loco and that kind of unlocked me to be a lot. I think a lot different as a player itself, right? A lot more risk free. I know better assessing risks and stuff. It became like one of my better things to do at that point. But I know it's just I don't know. With the change of teams, apparently like a lot of me changed as well, and I improved a lot, especially the time at Reef, like learning from better players. Of course, you learn yourself, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of happened.
What clip is
But
this?
the time in Reef wasn't as successful. Basically, it was, I guess it's from the sounds of it, it was like a growing period for you. But for the team, it wasn't as good as we can go into next clip. Yeah, blame the visual bug. It totally missed you.
I meant at least it was funny back then as well.
Might have to start censoring the stream, damn.
So yeah, but that Reef squad, right? It was hell of a team, actually. I think with players like Onhatsi, players like Flated, maybe Holy Sheep was a bit emotional, but I think that team definitely has a potential to go all the way in SLE. So what was the problem with that squad, Dutch?
Man, I'm recipient of imploding teams a lot. Apparently, I mean, just the mentality of like I know he's in your org, but Flay and Sheep was just not fun to play into. When the games became bad, everyone became like passive aggressive and toxic, and me and Konatsu were just sitting there like, guys,
I actually remember my first interaction with Holy Sheep was just him like atting me in the general chat, going like, "You're dog shit. I'm gonna clap you so hard," and he goes like 008 or something. And I was like, and then he keeps like talking to me. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Stop talking to me.
You're random to me. I don't know who you are.
No, it's not like that. But I was like, bro, I don't like. Why are you picking beef with me? I don't know who you are. So,
it was like the team was completely imploded. I was so happy we were done as well, like because I did not have fun with that team at all.
Yep.
I mean, fair play to Turtle and Konazi for trying with me, but like it was bound to implode. The fact he had to lose to Linus of all people
Oof.
kind of stinks me. But imagine you lose to Linus, right?
I love how every podcast Linus just captures a stray. Like regardless, it doesn't matter.
I love Linus, but you have to do it.
But yeah, we got a next clip here, Mikas, and this was from Vitagen.
Yeah, back in Vitagen Season 4, it was a complete turnaround, and I think you definitely changed the narrative around yourself as well. But Dutchh, you were really hunting for that MVP, and this clip was, I think, one of the moments there.
It was the last game. I think it was the last game of the split. Yeah.
Oh my god, the base.
Man, you're so fed. There we go. I feel like this penta was basically a part of your MVP campaign. I think for me, it felt like you really wanted that MVP. How it was from your point of view?
Oh, dude, I was screaming like, guys, don't end. I can get it. Because I remember these guys changed their vote to me. I still didn't get it though, but whatever. But it was like, I think it was pretty close to the kill record as well. So I wanted to just keep on killing. I think I got like 35 kills in like those 2 games because I don't know. It was a fun game. So I said, guys, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's try to give me some some juice for the MVP voting.
And give us the honest opinion. Do you think JL deserved that MVP, or do you still hold that one against it?
No, it's such a pity MVP. It's such a pity MVP. No offense to JL, but it's such a pity MVP because his team was dog shit and he played good on the dog shit team. He got so much votes. Nah, I for no moment I will ever say it. I mean, I lost MVP on 1 vote twice.
Yeah, that's true. You've been unlucky with that, but other than that, I think you're the only person to win 3 times the Roll All-Star selection. So that's pretty insane as well. But I think that your true redemption moment was this next clip with the Vitagen. Finally getting that SLE title that you were looking for. Oh, Shiki's trying to do so much. Yeah, just reliving these moments. You have always been a rival for us, and so has Vitagen been a rival for Dutchhh. But I was so happy to see you guys finally win it. And for you, from your point of view, what was it that made that Vitagen squad so strong?
I mean, I think the balance of the team was so good. Just Itchy being to tolerate my shit and just playing with me, Loco being an insane support, and the steady as Alvarez and Yomi, Side King. I don't know, it just clicked together really well. I wish we could go for another one, but Itchy stuff didn't want to go through. It happens, right? But yeah, I don't know. It was a really fun team and everyone clicked. It was really fun playing. I mean, I have to say, by the way, with this win, with the game, I don't think this was the happiest moment in SLE. I think the happiest moment in SLE was when I beat you guys last bit again in the end. I was so hyped that game. It was insane. But yeah, I was really happy to win SLE for once.
In the regular season last split.
Yeah, that game. That 2-0, man, I was so on my game as well. I was so happy.
Yeah, you were playing very good back then. But last couple of questions to you. Last season there was a controversial roster swap in your team. I think your midliner just was coming off of a double pentakill, and you decided to swap him out. So do you think that decision was the right one, looking back at it?
funnily enough, we talked about it a bit before the poll started. I mean, maybe we would have won it if we kept Saros, but the things people didn't know, like Saros had to be completely babysat to not flame enemy team in ults at every single game. and on that moment, me and Bowser deal a fuck ton, and he was like not toxic at all, like no problem at all. Like it was like super easy to deal with for us and for me. So it made the most sense ever to just do that, because then we deal so much. We had like 70% win DQ with like 40-50 games. So like, we do this, we just easy win, right? But then all the other stuff came and it's just imploded to hell, and we just had an agent on our team that made us want to lose. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, can you share any stories about Saros in flaming opponents?
It was like every scrim we had the kind of like Yomi was getting really tired, and he had to babysit with like pauses, and he had to like tell him, okay, he disconnected, just don't kill him. Like he disconnected, don't kill him. Yeah, but it's like all these small instances, it made sense. Like and we like the team wasn't like working as good. I mean, support was a big issue, right? But we said like, okay, we can just get both these players at once. They know each other. It makes sense, right? Like, so we decided this. I don't know. It was, in that moment, it made sense, right?
Yeah.
In like on stage, it went well, it went decent, right? Because we got the penta. But yeah, we didn't get it. It was against Shatters.
Yeah, but with that, let's jump into season split 6. Let's go to the awaited tier list. Guys, take it away.
For the tier list for SLE, we're doing junglers this week, as we've obviously been joined by one of the GOAT junglers here. Well, maybe I can't say that just yet. We'll come to Dutchhh in a moment. But for this one, Sovonix, guide us through it. What are your tier lists that you've prepared here this week? And
Okay.
What
yeah, so a few trips down memory lane and one recent meme. So the top tier, now Dutchhh, similar to what Casemates did last time, if you really think someone is a jungler that you rate super highly, you're going to invite him straight to Reef Esports. Obviously, following tiers, GOAT, good, average, self-explanatory. That's not a word. But second lowest tier, Rengo versus Red Buff. For those who don't know the story, check it out on our YouTube channel. But a legendary SLE jungler died 1v1 to Red Buff. It's unheard of, unseen of. No, it's not. It's a real thing. So if you think someone can die to Red Buff, you put him in that tier. And unfortunately, the player that you speak so lowly of, someone you removed instantly from your previous roster, Decky, is the bottom tier. So if you really think someone, you just kick him instantly, he goes into Decky tier. And we're going to kick this off. It is going to be Sneckpack's Evo. You have a lot of experience against this player, Dutchhh, so we'll start with you. Where are you putting Evo?
I would put him in good, because I know the rest of the junglers in comparison. Like, he's been kind of steady. I think he's a bit of a whoop from OTP, and Jarvan like 2-3, I guess. But he's a pretty steady factor for that.
Well, yeah.
It's not so good, but I would good because the rest of it.
Yeah. All right, Algren, any thoughts on Evo?
I kind of completely agree. I don't think this guy is like one of the best junglers out there, but he's performing pretty decently. I think he hasn't really run his team down, so I think he's pretty solid. He's not really the best, but he's pretty solid, so I think he belongs absolutely good.
Yeah, and then obviously 2 out of 3 he goes in good. But Mikas, you have anything to add for Evo?
I think I have a lot of that season 3 regular season hangover still on, because no, not season 3, season 4, where they won the regular season, because I always rate Sneckpack so highly, and I kind of want to put him in the GOAT list, but I'm fine with good as well, because I've been constantly overrating this team.
Yeah, fair enough. So Evo goes straight into good, and a good one to start off with. This is exactly how we started off the last one. All right, next up is Ragnarok's Just Ryan. So important to his team, almost the most important player to his roster. Mikas, you know a lot about this player, so you can kick this one off.
Yeah, absolutely love Ryan. I think I have played with him in the CCG org, and ever since he rejoined SLE with Ragnarok, he's been an absolute star. I think he's not the best mechanical player, but I think he's very good at decision making, and he out jungled the Team Kazakhstan jungler in the SLE Nations Cup. So nobody will ever take that one away from him. For me, he's in the GOAT tier. How about you,
Oh
Dutch?
my god! What the fuck? Okay,
The
yeah.
problem I have is I think he's better than Evo, but he's definitely not GOAT. So that's the issue I've had. I think just Ryan carries his team so hard because, like, as it seems like, just Ryan is a really stable factor in that team. But maybe put Evo down. Nah, I don't want to put Evo down, but like just Ryan at the top of good, like not goated because hell no.
We're not gonna do the debate who's best in the good tier, but like,
yeah.
you guys have a completely different take than me because I just had him in a C tier because I just didn't really see why this guy is like why this guy would be highly rated, because when I look at the games that have been played, at least this split, he doesn't really just seem that stand out to me just yet. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, not fair enough. I think one player we'll go to next is your sister team's jungler. It's Jonathan Isaac, such a personality, I guess I'll say, of the SLE. But I think we can all agree he is one of the top players in his role. Dutch, I'll let you start this one.
I mean, at the moment he is sprinting at the last couple of games.
Oh my god.
I've played against Isaac for so long. CWL, SLE. He's always a good stable factor. He's really good. His early game is really good, so I'll put him in GOAT.
GOAT! Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw it over to Algren. Any thoughts on Jonathan Isaac?
Yeah, I'm just looking up here because like I just had him in GOAT as well. I think this guy is a really good jungler. He's playing the champions that his team needs, but he also just knows how to execute it. You know, I think he brings a lot to a team. He's also really vocal in the games. I've had like a few games I played with him already. I think he's a really good addition to the team. I just don't really see a lot of other junglers being more knowledgeable about the role than JI. So I think, yeah, Jonathan, I think he deserves GOAT for sure.
Okay, go. Mikus,
I'll
anything
just
to
add
Yeah.
one detail on Ivern. This guy is in the poached by Reef tier.
Ooh, true. He does have one of the best Ivans I have seen. Yeah.
Ivern is so easy, dude.
Wait, but he's so easy. Why do you never pick it?
I mean, dude, I meant like last split, like last season, I've been like Ivern and Mauka, like Zaza, dude, the only. So boring.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. And well, this next one, I fear the worst. Dutch. It's yeah. Anything to add?
Just Primordials equals Decky tier, like.
Oh my god.
Or Decky. I went for the Ringo versus Red Buff.
You probably will lose it, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, then I guess it's Decky tier.
Yeah, Mikus, you watch a lot of Primordials, you follow them. Anything to add to Why the Wolves?
Yeah, I have to say, well, White Wolf has the role swap to jungle. I think she was playing support. I think it's her, but yeah, I was playing support before for the longest time. So I still hasn't yet grown to the mid tier of SLE, and I think I would agree with the Decky tier.
Oh gosh.
I want to add something. I saw a recent video where you should start on either like Wolves or Raptors and then turn that into an invade, and then just have your Wolves or Raptors respawn again early. I think it's like a very good path right now for higher elo. And if his name is Why the Wolves and he doesn't know, then I think he belongs there.
That logic.
That was so stupid. I can't believe I just heard that. Okay. And someone who I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, has swapped into the jungle role. He replaced Shanks, who actually in Sovonix was a master tier player due to the new restrictions. They couldn't get Shanks back in. But Wayne M was their previous top laner. I don't know if you guys know anything, but yeah, maybe Mikus, we can kick off with you this one.
The Silver Phoenix's new jungler, I think, has been performing quite solid this season. I'm still not ready to rate him quite highly. I would put him in the average, but yeah, this season I think Silver Phoenix is definitely a playoff contender and could go as high as like something like to a 10, basically average in SLE, average in this tier list.
Yeah. Dutch, anything to add?
I don't know. I remember last season Silver Phoenix, and they're like borderline decky, but I would say Rengo versus Red Buff because, like, I mean, a top laner fights rolls up the jungle. Nah, hell no, he cannot be good.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, that's the exact opposite opinion that we've been having in these discussions, right? We like autofill junglers more because they gank.
Yep.
I mean, I would go like an average, maybe, I guess.
Average. Okay.
Yeah, I want to put him in average as well. I think so far he's been having decent games. He can't quite carry against like maybe the better teams, but I think he's been doing quite.
They played against bad teams, though.
Yeah. Well, next one is a name I'm not even gonna try to say. Okay.
Becky.
What do you mean, Adrian? Adrian, you need to be able to read this one.
Shut up.
Yeah, actually, I was.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm sorry, Jungler of Grovers, because you've put me in a position where I get racially abused. I'm putting you in.
Okay, really. Some casual racism always okay.
Yep. Anyway, all right. I think it is time we rate the man himself. Dutch, I don't even need to ask where you're gonna put yourself because
definitely Decky, you know. This guy's sucking.
But Mikus, you just had a quick interview, trip down memory lane. Where are you putting Dutch?
Yeah, he's been kind of a rival to Dutchhh for the longest time, and I'm so happy that we have had Dutchhh playing against us so many times. And it would be a disservice to put him anywhere other than the highest tier. So yeah, I won't play around. I won't meme this one. This guy is a potential SLE GOAT, and yeah, he belongs up there because he was already poached once by Reef.
Yeah,
I can't wait for another one.
I mean, technically, yeah, he was already part of Reef. So, yeah, and the next one, we'll see if another Sanctuary player gets rated as good, because I feel like a lot of them do go there. But it's maybe an SLE veteran, a finalist. Dutch, you can kick this one off.
I can't really remember that much, but is he being like? I can remember the BLM team, right? It was Denzer mid, maybe jungle.
Yeah,
I think he's bang average. Like this, I think the team that's top lanes team are overperforming so insanely, but this guy has nothing to do with it.
Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god! So this is why we invited this guy. Right, Mikus, you played against this player before. Anything about maybe?
Yeah, I'm actually rating maybe as one of the better like dog junglers in SLE. I think I think especially when champions like Volibear and like basically not highly mechanical champions are in the meta, I think this guy can really shine.
Yeah,
I think his decision making is quite solid. His pathing has been pretty good many times I've seen him as well. So I would put him in the good, depending on meta. He could qualify for gold for me, but yeah, how about you two guys? I think I'm the only player in this call who hasn't played in jungle ever.
Has he even played a game, by the way?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think
he has.
Yeah,
he has.
He's played Assassin's Creed, right? Or
oh wait, I think with the wrong team. Oopsie.
Well, yeah. So Dutch votes for average. Mikus mentioned GOAT. Algren, you are the Dutch sider of this one.
I think he belongs in good. I don't think he's like the best jungler in the league, but I think he performs pretty well. I think he always elevates his team. I think he might suffer from some inconsistent carries, but I think this guy brings a lot to the team. At least what I can see from the games that have been played so far.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
Yeah, a very
Jonathan Isa.
Jonathan,
comments.
Shiki jungle, same level as maybe. Not gonna lie. Oh god.
Shiki jungle.
Yeah, Shiki jungle is good. Not gonna lie.
Man, I once played a flex game with Shiki jungle. I never want to see that shit again.
Oh my god.
No, it's not that bad. Come on.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Slim odds. They just came off a 0-2. But a team that did actually start the split pretty strong. Willisang for Slim odds. Algren, you can start this.
So I went just to look at the stats, right? And I think this one is just kind of like instantly defining. Is he had the most deaths in a win versus Black Lotus.
Oh my god.
So just put him D tier.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Dutch, anything about Willisang?
I mean, I cast these guys, so it's or Rengo versus buff, or he's gonna go straight to Decky.
Oh shit. Okay, Vickers, tiebreaker.
I don't have that many comments on Wilsung. I love his name, but yeah, I think he hasn't shined that bright initially.
Okay, so I mean, you like his name, so I think he'll go in red buff versus Rengo versus red buff. And we move on to a player who, kind of sits among some of the top junglers that we have here. JL Dutchhh, a longtime opponent of yourself. What do you rate this man?
I know my takes about this guy are not really liked. I think he's a bit overrated because he had the Wiggies last sport.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say this. If this split he can perform with Riggs as his support, no offense to Riggs, but he's like the lowest ranked. That's like the lowest ranked player of his team, right? So it's this. But like playing with Wiggies, playing with Wiggies as your support is so easy. If a jungle support is good, like jungler's life is so piss easy. So that's why I thought it was a bit overrated, like last split. If you can do it with Riggs, fair. For now, I want to put him in good, but you probably go for GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, we'll ask the rest. Mikus, you know this player a lot as well. Talk to me about JL.
I think JL just has it all. He has the individual titles. Now he has the team titles. He has a defining moment of Season 5 with that Baron steal in the finals. And he's been quite solid. I think he hasn't been as good this season as he has been other seasons. Sometimes I've been calling him Runtime Eren because of his misplays in this split. But he still definitely belongs in the highest tier.
Okay, and Algren, any thoughts?
I think it would be weird if Reef was around. They wouldn't be trying to poach him. I think this guy has a flexible champion pool, and if you play with him, you just get so much value from his comms alone. I think this guy really understands the game. If you, there's no way you put him in the same tier as the players that we've put him in good. So I think it has to be at least GOAT.
Okay, so JL will get the vote. I won't put him in invite to Reef because Dutchhh does not rate him. So, I mean, I feel like the invite to Reef section, Dutchhh, I think you might.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's the jungler and he's already playing for Reef, he's not inviting another jungler, is he?
Bro, Reef
so lonely at the top, dude.
Reef have like so many teams. No, but yeah, we'll keep it same as last week. Yeah, you guys had a lot. We'll keep it same as last week, where Dutchhh, you are the judge if anyone goes in there. But yes, next one is Link's dream, Kebab Spinner. First of all, what a name, Kebab Spinner. But yeah, Dutchhh, go for it.
Man, I wouldn't trust this guy to get me a kebab, to be honest. Man, this Link's roster is not looking too hot, I swear to God. I think this guy, maybe average at best. I would pay average at best.
Okay. Average, yeah. Anyone else, Algren? You want to talk about Kebab
Yeah,
Spinner?
I had him there as well because I think it's a bit rough for this guy. I think Link's Dream has had a tough start in the first games of this split, and it's kind of rough there. But then he had a really good bounce back against Peachfish Wolf, the team they have to beat. But then again, they also subbed in the MVP of last regular season split. So maybe it's a little bit skewing the results, but I'm willing to give this man the benefit of the doubt and put him in average.
Yeah. I will disagree with this one. I think I love my Estonian brothers. Absolutely love all of the Links as an organization, but Kebab Spinner has not done anything in SLE yet that we rated high, and he just got elo boosted by Kreller. So yeah, I don't think that puts him higher. But he's basically still 0 and 4 for me. Those two wins are for Kreller. Okay. So for me, he's Rengo versus Red Buff tier, but right now.
Maybe that's one of the support tiers of Elo boosted by Krella. But yeah, next one is Lurgs' team. I Play You Listen. I think a lot of people know of this guy in the SLA. I think he played last split. So Algren, you can start this one.
I think he was for Enland last split, correct?
Correct, I believe so.
Yeah, I think that team had a really good surge in the second half to come up in the standings, and I think they were kind of a really considerable team. Like, if you go up against them, you can't really disrespect them, then you definitely are going to have a rough time, unless maybe you're one of the top tier teams. But I think this guy was pretty solid all around. I think if he has a couple of champs, I don't think you can ban him out. I think all around this guy can perform, but I don't know what you guys think.
Mikus?
Yeah, he played also, I think last season, and for me that was a huge disappointment. I think that team was one of the most stacked teams in SLE, and going out in the round 1 like they did was Yeah, not the best memories for me. I think right now he still belongs in the average. He hasn't done enough yet.
Okay, and Dutchhh, you can be the tiebreaker for this one.
I didn't play him last split, so I have no clue who this is. But yeah, hell no. I think like Amland's Resurgence was really decent. Also looks okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think he's definitely not worse than these guys in average. I'll put him in good, but I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I think he belongs next to the players in good, and I think he's better than what is in average right now.
Man, the difference between GOAT and good is like a landslide.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I agree.
Yeah.
You may need to invite some people to Reef.
There's like 6 different tiers between GOAT and like
Yeah.
skill.
Okay, and the next one, Dutchhh, I will let you start this. It's Peach Fish.
I don't know. Decky getting a nice roster there down together there.
Oh my God! Oh my God! That's crazy. Oh, whoops.
I mean, like Peach Fish Wolf, like they had like a really rough schedule. Like both for Targens, and then now they got like Lynx, but with Queller, so they got kind of unlucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just Decky too.
Okay, and another player who you have some history with, it is going to be Gucci Yang's newly acquired jungler, Obsidian. Dutchhh, you can talk about this guy as well.
I actually rate Obsidian probably the most out of all the people here. Yeah, I don't know. I like his playstyle. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I think this guy's pretty. I think it's a huge upgrade for Yang getting him. I was like, damn, they got him back in play.
Wait, so where do you put him? I think you might have cut out when you said that.
I didn't say anywhere yet. I think I put him in GOAT. I think he can be, and he definitely can be on the level of Isaac. He's probably like legacy-wise, he's less than JL, but when he's on his game, he can definitely be this guy.
Yeah.
No ticket to Reef.
No. Do you think Reef would pick this guy up?
No, he can be no sub.
Whoa! Wait!
That's the invitation.
Whoa! That counts. That counts. Did you?
No.
Okay. Right.
Damn, almost.
Oh. What was that? Anyway, it's okay. Devilian's jungler Famal. Now, Mikas, we watched this guy play against Yang when they played. What do you think about this jungler?
Yeah, he's definitely not the star of that squad, but a person to balance out them. And this Devilian squad is really impressing me every single week. Before the season, I kind of rated them battling for those couple of last playoff slots, but so far they've been looking pretty good, and I would rate this guy in the good tier as well.
Yep.
Isn't there younger from Mo?
Yeah.
Is it this guy?
Yep. This is.
Why do you have a different name? I got confused.
Wait, what?
Wait, okay, never mind. Their name of their team confused me so much.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
DVN Infinity, and then somehow it's also Devilian. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's Devilian. Yeah. I guess DVN is Devilian, but yeah, Algren. Actually, we talked about this guy. Maybe you have something to add.
Yeah, because you said that this guy had to be high, and I just looked at the results, and I think Devilian or DVN Infinity, I think relies very much on their mid laner performing. He's I think the highest elo player, definitely the highest mid laner in the league, and when he performs, this team looks good, and when he doesn't, they don't look good, and I don't think the jungler looks good either. So a lot of people talk about mid jungle having to pop off, and I think if you're splitting games with Solaris because your mid laner is taking a weird champion and not popping off, and you can't bring it in either, I just don't see you worthy of good, and I would put him personally in average.
Okay, so one good, one average. Dutchhh, tiebreak this one.
His Taliyah is actually pretty good.
Yep. I agree.
I just don't want to put him on the same level as the guys in. I just don't know enough, so I'll put him in.
Yeah. Okay.
I put that Lynx guy to Rengo, by the way.
It's out of nowhere. It's like, oh, both kebab spin.
I mean, yeah, Mikas agreed, so
yeah, okay. I'm sorry, kebab spinner. You face the wrath of Dutchhh, but yeah,
been enough. You're done.
Caught us straight. But yes, next one is Black Lotus's Shizu, and Algren, you played against this guy in the Manta Cup, so talk to me about Shizu.
Yeah, when I looked through the SLE list of players in their elo, I was shocked at what I saw because I could not remember much of a challenge from Black Lotus.
Gosh.
So, I'll just put it like just using SLE stats. Then they played against Solaris Eris, and Solaris has a jungler that is 600 LP below this guy,
and they lost to him, and they lost hard. So I'm sorry, but this has to be him getting boosted or something, getting to master, because I can't believe this guy's master.
It's masters.
Oh god. Oh
Yes.
no. Oh no.
Hell no.
Unless the document is wrong,
Oh, no.
he's masters 47 LP.
Man, Elo inflation is a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah, man. The economic crisis strikes everywhere.
But if you're 2 and 4 with a master jungler, like this, I mean, you're like 1 minute above them.
He's a Belvet one trick. Yeah.
Oh yeah, put that guy in Decky. I hate Belvet
Okay.
players.
Yeah,
I hate Belvet players. They're
Okay.
disgusting.
I guess you're in Decky, sadly, even though you're probably quite good if you're masters. But because you play Velvet, you are, once again, Dutchhh Wrath is too powerful. You are in Decky tier.
I hate Velvet so much. This champ is so annoying.
Yeah, well, next one is Crolux for Infernal Wolves B. Mikus, you can start.
Yeah, we also watched this guy on stream, actually, on I think on the Infernal Wolf stream, and yeah, similar opinion than I have about the Villian's jungler. Also, not necessarily the star player for his team. I think the star player is as well the mid laner for the squad, and yeah, he's probably in the average as well for now.
Okay.
It's funny that you mention he's similar to the Villian, because I also wrote down that this guy's also dependent on his mid to perform. So it's like the exact same opinion I have, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and we will move on to the newcomer stepping into a star-studded team. IFX from Eternal Blizzard. Dutchhh, take it away.
To be honest, when the split started, I'm gonna just go flame at this point. I thought this guy was not good at all. It kind of looks like a Viego one trick. I'm gonna stand by my point. Viego looked really good, right? But I don't know how it went open the second game after you get absolutely ass blasted the first game by it. But like, I want to see him on other stuff than Viego. Then my initial rating was average, but you can put him on good because the games he had played are good. But I want to see him on other champs before I can actually say how good he actually is.
Well, I mean, if you're not sure, we do have two others here. Mikus, anything about IFX?
He's coming off of extremely shiny week, scoring that pentakill on the Viego. I think he also went like double-digit kills both games and 0 deaths or something with some ridiculous stat lines. I think he completely robbed Obsidian from his team of the league selection by having such a great performance on the Viego. So I would say rating him below good would be a little bit rude at this state, but yeah, I'm curious to see him on something other than Viego as well, of course.
Yeah, well, Algren, you can be the tiebreaker again. So,
I had the same initial impressions of this guy. I didn't think he was gonna be that great of a jungler. He doesn't really have like an insane elo or anything, but I think this guy has had a really good start. He's always high on kill participation as well. That's a really important statistic, I think, in my opinion. So I think this guy has a lot of potential. I think he's definitely in good.
Ooh,
and
okay.
I can definitely see him move to GOAT if he can keep up this performance for the rest of the split.
Yeah.
If he can keep selecting Viego.
maybe.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't think...
Oh yeah, we scripted that guy. Yeah, never mind. Put him in average. His guy Viego was
no,
garbage.
No, not another one. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You can keep it good. You can keep it good. But I remember I was him, and he was like so clueless of Viego.
Yeah, just a PSA message. There's nothing wrong with being a one trick. Anyway, next one is Rising Jucking. First of all, great name. Guys, do we know anything about this guy?
I have no clue.
No clue.
Wait, I wrote down that for Dark Crimson it was Knight Hugo or something. Hugo.
Knight Hugo.
Played the most games.
Oh.
I'll double check.
All right. Well, I got debated, so you're in Decky tier.
I mean, yeah, that's what I had for the other guy as well.
Oh, okay.
Works out.
Okay.
He's gonna get stacked roster, dude. How the fuck?
Yeah, Decky's team is pretty fucking huge. All right, next one is a Sorby esports jungler. I don't even know how to say his name, but Dutchhh, you had some colorful words about this guy before we went live.
Did I? Oh yeah, I
I
remember.
want
Like,
to add one more thing for the Dark Crimson jungler. His real name from the match history is Int Knight, so I think it's fine.
Okay.
yeah, that's true Decky style. Let's go.
Yes. All right. What about Sorby's jungler?
I mean, I watched it against EB, and man, Mother looks clueless. I would put him in Rengo for his red buff.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Algren, any thoughts?
I thought from stats it looked fine, but I didn't actually see the game, so I'll probably follow the sentiment. I don't have him definitely not higher than average.
Oh, all right. Well, Mikas, do you know anything about this guy?
I absolutely agree with Algren's and Dutch's expertise.
Okay, so he is going to go in Rengo versus a red buff. All right, and the next one on the board is going to be the man joining Mishi Darko or Memnon's crusade to win the SLE Surge Diff for Shaka Bantu. Mikas, you are a big follower of this, I think. I don't know. I just made that up.
Yeah. I think, if I'm correct, I also played together with Surge as well. I think he also up to ADC for a while, or in the mid lane. I think he was playing back in the CCG Lethal Rampage times. So, yeah, this guy, if I remember him correctly, he's very aggressive. He's a big Kha'Zix player, at least back in the day. And I used to think that he's pretty bad, but he can definitely pop off, and I think he has progressed a lot coming in this split, so he's somewhere between the good and average for me right now.
All right, and Dutch, do you know anything about Surge Diff?
I looked him up a bit, and yeah, I will follow sentiment and like average. Nothing, just not special. It's definitely not bad.
Okay, Algren, there's one vote for good, one vote for average. Where is Surge Diff going?
It's hard to say. I think this guy can be better than average, but right now it seems a little inconsistent. But I think this guy shows promise. So like he needs to show a little bit more. I think before we can put him next to the other guys on good. I think the other guys are still right now a step above.
Average for now, but a chance to move up. And now it is the time for Noir Tempest. If you are Linus's jungler, you basically gank one lane. So, any thoughts on this guy?
Or banned from SLE.
Yeah, man, these guys are getting hostage taken into Linus crime at gank people, please.
Yeah, Dutch, where are you going to rank this guy?
I still want to be funny, so like everything in Linus's team is decky, but
oh my god.
No, they're doing good, and this guy is not like he's had his part in it as well. So I would say I don't want to put him good because I don't rate them that on the same level as like a Evo or something, right? But I don't want to say average. Like, can we put him in middle or something?
Oh, in the middle. I mean, we can jumble around everything in a bit. Second, last one. Oh, wait, yeah. Any other thoughts? Sorry.
Yeah, about Nyor. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. He did that Gragas thing against Ruzu, where he did the Bomba thing, right?
Knocked
that was really
oh shit. Yeah.
That was pretty nice. Yeah, he's in good tier for me as well.
Okay.
I really enjoy watching him play. He's fun player to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Well, second last one is the Lazy Panda from Solaris Eris. Dutch, you can stop this one again because I feel.
Oh no, I remember when he was on Muffins, was it?
No, it's a different player.
No, that's different Panda.
Oh, I was thinking that guy, man, that was the freest jungle games I've ever had in my life.
No, he's not even here. He's not even here, guys.
It's exact same name as well, but I'm gonna stray my vote here. I don't know.
Oh.
I'll put him average, but because like they're all.
I saw he took a game off of Jonathan Isaac, so I feel like he should be at least average.
True.
Oh no, I saw that. Never mind. Yeah, average.
Okay.
I saw some score lines, and this. I don't think he was the key manufacturer of the winning side of this team.
Yeah. Anything to add, Mikas, before we do our final rating?
No, not really. Just happy to see Solaris is kind of performing better this season.
Yeah, definitely great to see. And the last but not least, it is the SLE Split 5 finalist. It is a robbery for Wacky Wraiths. Where are we putting him? Dutch, you can start this again.
I think this guy is not good at all, man. This man grieved his team in the finals by picking Lee Sin.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Put it again in Decky tier. You're getting kicked for that. You're getting kicked for that, Lee Sin.
There's no way that's just happened. Okay.
As a player, I would say like average to good, but for that Lee Sin pick, you're getting kicked off my team.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I know people have something to add, but I don't care. That was a great explanation. Unfortunately, Robbery, great job getting to the finals, but the wrath of Dutchhh is too powerful. So apparently you're in Decky tier. Apparently you're one of the worst junglers in the league.
Like not because you're the worst jungler, but just because that pick, man.
All because of that Lee Sin pick.
But he had played Lee Sin before in that season.
Yeah, but you don't do it. He was like the worst performer of his team in the playoffs, and you don't look at Lee Sin, man. Like even your good players don't look at Lee Sin. That champ is so hard and competitive.
Okay, well, guys, I knew that this was gonna be a spicy one. And for any viewers watching, you know, maybe of different roles, don't worry. The future tier list, there will be more players higher up the list. I think this is just a special episode installment of our series. But guys, that is the final. Oh, this is the fucking train wreck. This is the final SLE jungle tier list. What are our concluding thoughts?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Looks good. It looks good. Looks good. Yeah.
It's a bit mean there at the end. I don't think that one's quite fair. But other than that,
I mean, it was not about the player, right? It's about if you rate him fairly, you would say probably good to average. But just because the pick and he just probably cost his team the finals, I would just like kick him.
Oh gosh! All right, we'll post the screenshot with context that Robbery's rating was the wrath of Dutchhh.
No. He has to just watch our entire podcast to find out.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened? Find out why SLE finalist is the worst jungler in the league.
We should put it in the title, right? Dutchhh quotation marks.
It's great that
is F tier.
I mean, I made memes about it, so I know what they know. I think
the title of this when it goes on YouTube is literally "Put him straight in Decky tier, find out more" kind of thing. Yeah, Mikus, any closing thoughts?
I just want to shoot a quick question to Dutchhh. Tomorrow, VIT and Pearl, your team against Gucci Yin, the reigning champions. Any predictions for that one?
I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna say 1-1 because I think they're really good team. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna trash this. Fuck it, and make sure Sovonix and KJ know what they're missing out on.
Some shots. Okay.
Yeah. But now I think probably be a good test at this point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely not. We had 3-3, both of us. That's so cursed. Like some of the teams that are top, they should not be top.
Well, I think both of you have had some troublesome scheduling situations, and also it's been a tough matchup. Tough start of the split in terms of matchups for both teams. So, unless you disagree.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like a lot of Yin had a bit of luck there. They probably should have been like 1-5 if you look at like the EB games.
Yeah.
But like could have gone like even, right? But yeah, I don't know. We haven't looked the hottest, but I don't know. It'd be fun to see. I think I'm gonna go for a humble 1-1 with like a spicy 2-0, but let's see.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now, Dutchhh, thank you so much. Condolences to your opponents after they watch this. But thank you so much for doing this.
Everyone will be so happy if they beat me now. By the way.
Yeah, true. No, you gotta be careful. You're gonna catch some shots in the next.
I know, always.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're gonna pick up the pace. Yeah, that was episode 3 of DUPOGCAST. Algren, you can close this one out as we have a game to stream very soon.
Thank you very much again to Dutchhh. That was banger content. I hope everybody, all the viewers, are having a good time here listening to us. Definitely unbiased judging you on the jungle tier list here. We got some really fire clips. I saw some people missed it, but we'll upload to YouTube shortly, so you can go and watch them again because they look absolutely like bangers. And yeah, I was wrong earlier. Apparently, SOL will be streamed by us, not by the SOL stream. Those are absolutely fire games. I got the pleasure of casting them last time, and they're going to be on next year, so I'm not going to wait much longer. Thank you very much, Mikus and Sovonix, for co-hosting this episode again. We'll be back next week. If there's any mid laners that you want to see, highlight them in chat quickly while you can. And we'll try to get another banger guest in for the mid lane tier list. And we'll be back next week. Thank you, guys. Thank you, co-host. And thank you, audience.
Thank you so much, all. See ya.